Hi guys, welcome to part 3 in this Microsoft Access HR database session. What I want to cover in this module is how you can link tables together to start creating a relational database. So just to recap, so far we've just got a simple table with some stuff in that, and we did a lookup table with some cities in that we can access from this staff table. So that's the lookup, that's what we did. So what I want to do now is create a third table, which is going to be a courses table. So create table design, that one. So the first one will be course ID, and then that'll just be a number. So let's just leave that as a number. And then we want course type, level. This is the level of the course, and I'll do a little value list there. If I drop that down and select combo, change that to value list, and then I can just put the levels I want. So level 1 semicolon, remember, level 2 semicolon, and level 3. Those are the three I want. And then date of training, I'll have a date field, so that's a date time. And then again, I want to put an input mask on that. I'll have to save the table first, and I'll call this TBL courses, TBL courses, and then click OK to that. No primary key, I'll set my own primary key, which will be that one, course ID, primary key. Now on this field here, I want to go back to general and click on the input mask and the three ellipses to set a input mask of short date. That's what it's going to look like when people try and type in there, short date even. That's it. And then just finish that. So that's the date of training. And then I need a field that's going to link these two together, which will be the staff ID, which is a number field. I better just check that is a number field actually. Let's just quickly go into design on that. Yeah, it's a number field, so I'm okay with that. So that will be the one that links it together. So I've got a course, date of training, level, staff ID, and then you could do other fields. You could come back on this, but I just want to link this up for now. If I quickly have a look at what that's going to look like, save it. So there you go. You've got your auto number, staff ID. So what I should do there is have a lookup to the staff ID table. So I'll go back into design and select a lookup that will get me who the people are when I select it in. So it's going to be a combo box. It is going to be a table and query, and it's going to look at TBL staff details, and I want to look at more than one column. So I'll say I'll go for 4 columns. Column width, if I do 2 centimeters, and list width, if I put that to 10, should be okay. And then you've got the option there to limit to list, which means you cannot select add somebody else, which is what I'm going to do actually. I'm going to limit that to list. I'll select that to yes, and then let's just see how that works. So if I save that, have a look, staff ID, drop it down, gives you the people there. Now let's close that down. So what I want to do is, in fact, I'm going to put this to an auto number before I start doing anything, so it automatically creates it, and then save that. Right, so now I need to link those two tables together. So I'm going to database tools, relationships, and then I need to add the courses table and the staff details table, and then I'll just expand both of these so you can see everything. So the primary key in this table is staff ID, and then the foreign key, as it's called in that table, is also staff ID, but it's not primary. That one is primary. All you do is you just drag across, drop it on top of the other one, comes up with one to many, which is what I want. One person can do many courses. Now this is quite important. If I tick that, it basically will stop me creating a staff ID person if they don't exist. But I've already limited it, the lookup to the list anyhow, so that should work as well. But I'm going to do that as a double whammy. Clicking create, I get the one-to-many symbol like so, and then I close that. Yes, I do. So now that's created, that is the link that will be in this database, linking these two together. So if I just create myself a course, now I haven't got a list of courses there, so I could do a lookup for that as well. I won't do every single course, but I'll just I could do a table a bit like that one, a lookup one. In fact, that's what I will do. I'll do a table, create table design. So we'll do for course name. I'm not having a primary key. It's just going to be text. That's all I want. And then I'll save that. Yep. TBL courses LU lookup. So I know what it is. Okay. No primary key. I don't want a primary key. I don't need a primary key. It's just a list. And then I'm just going to add the courses. So I'll just add a few. So Excel, Access, Word, PowerPoint, for example. That'll do. And then obviously you can keep adding to that. So I'll close courses down and do the lookup on here. Oops. So I can get the lookup table. Design view. So course type. That's going to be a lookup because I've now created a table. I can just get that. So combo table courses LU. So I know which one it is. Courses LU. Only one column. I'm going to limit to list as well. So change that to yes. Save this. Save this. Have a look. Okay, so now I should have a drop down. So I'll select Excel. I'll select the level 1. I'll select the date. So I'll just put today's date in there. And staff ID, I'll select the person that's doing this course. That person. Then I'll tab off it. Ready to go. Now what you can do now is you can create a query that will display people and the courses that they've attended. So if I create a query and do query design and then just get rid of the property sheet and add tables, you don't need that there because you can just drag them from here. Staff details and courses, the link will come through that we did in the relationship window. So now I can, for example, double click first name and surname and double click course type, level and date of training there. Let's see what that comes up with. If I run that, just comes up with one person, me, doing that course on that date. Save that as query courses and then OK to that. So as other people do courses, other staff members do courses, they will appear in this list in this query. So if I just follow that through and do that exact thing, so if I go into the staff details table, so let's look at this. So we've got Dave Jones. So pick Dave Jones. So I'm in the courses table. I'm selecting access. I'll go for level 2. Press tab, do today, control semicolon, student ID or staff ID, Dave Jones. Click off it, close that down, run the query, picks the other person up. So that's working okay. Now I know I've got this as staff, you could have it as customers, it's up to you. But this is just an internal sort of database, HR, who's doing what. So now you've got a list of which members of staff have done which courses and when they did it. Close that one down. So that's all I want to talk about in this little session. On the next session, we'll build this up and do a few more complicated queries, a couple more tables. We'll have a sickness table, holiday table and things like that, and we'll have it all linked in. So hopefully this little video was of use. Thank you for your time. I'll catch you in the next one.